With The Last of Us coming out in less than a week, I felt it was only right to do a short video on it. Not the show, of course, but the game. With the show coming out, I am definitely going to be doing more videos like this one, but in today's video, I wanted to talk about how Joel's death was the worst decision in The Last of Us. The death of Joel in the game The Last of Us was a significant event that had a profound impact on players and the narrative of the game. Joel, a central character and the primary playable character throughout the majority of the game, was a complex and well-developed character that players had grown to care about over the course of the story. He learned how to survive in the harsh world and never found himself to be in situations he couldn't get out of. His relationship with Ellie, a young girl he had taken under his care, was a major driving force in the narrative and one of the most emotionally resonant aspects of the game. Through their journey together, players had come to understand and care about both characters, and their bond was a significant part of what made The Last of Us such a powerful and memorable experience. The decision to kill off Joel, then, was a bold and risky move by the developers. On one hand, it allowed the story to evolve in a new and unexpected direction, as Ellie was forced to come to terms with his death and take on new responsibilities. However, it also meant that players would no longer have access to the character they had grown attached to and invested time in. This sudden change in the narrative and the gameplay created a feeling of disconnection with the player. The death of Joel can be seen as a device used to motivate Ellie to take action, which some players felt was cheap and manipulative. The death of Joel also resulted in a significant shift in the tone of the game. Prior to his death, the game had been primarily focused on the relationship between Joel and Ellie, and the emotional and survival aspects of the game. After his death, the game shifts to a different tone and focuses on the moral dilemmas, themes of love and loss, and the harder questions about the nature of humanity, which is quite different from the first half of the game. The death of Joel in The Last of Us was a bold and ambitious narrative choice, but one that ultimately resulted in mixed reactions from players and critics. While it allowed for the story to evolve in new and unexpected ways, it also resulted in a sense of disconnection with the player, a significant shift in tone and gameplay, and the loss of a beloved and well-developed character. It's debatable if it was the worst decision, but it certainly had a significant impact on the game and the player's experience. When it comes to the show now, we now know that the main character Joel will meet his end, unless they do change the story around. In the end, his death didn't really make sense because we all know that Joel would never trust strangers, no matter what. But let's not sugarcoat it. It was tough to say goodbye to Joel. It was like breaking up with your favorite band or having your favorite ice cream flavor discontinued. You're just left with a sense of loss. But hey, that's the beauty of a good story. It makes you feel something. And The Last of Us definitely made us feel something, that's for sure. Thanks for watching this short video. Of course, this is my opinion and everyone has their own opinion. But if you did like this, feel free to subscribe. It's free, and I'll see you guys next time.